Could you please help more? Trying to place these shots very... like that last one that wasn't placed well at all. Can we just go? Like, we really don't have to fight these, like, all of them, do we? We can just vamoose.
Come on, let's do it!
Ugh, sorry, can't see. Blood and face. I'm gonna take your stumble for an enemy being right behind me that you're not shooting at. Oh no, okay, it's just gone.
Take a look at that room.
This room?
Almost there.
Oh, this guy doesn't have any guns or ammo on him. Oh, here we go. Lockers. Lockers will have bullets. Yeah, that's what I need. Shower me with your glory. Okay, just give me a quick second. I just want to load everything. Not a hell of a lot. Oh wow, it's not even a full clip, huh? Well, alright. Alright, I forgot about this thing's terrible scope. Only firing this baby from the hip.
Alright, go!
Alright, I'm coming.
Now quiet. Come on.
I'm a silent protagonist. I'm as quiet as possible. Tell me to be quiet.
Okay, let's go find the way to the top.
When have you ever heard me say a fucking word? Alright, Miller, I'm coming. You went that way, right? Well, let's see. Oh, there's nothing over here to see. Oh, squeeze on through.
I want to the top. You're an eternal optimist, Miller. Easier said than done.
Well, let's start climbing.
Okay, I have an idea. Climb on top of the elevator.
Oh boy, that sounds
You will try
dangerous.
to unlock the counterweight stopper.
So in the book, this went a little less eventfully. Where they just climbed and climbed for stairs for a really long time.
Come on, sugar!
An unbearable amount of time, even.
Join the army, they said. It will be fun, believe. Brace yourself. It's gonna get a bit rough.
But yeah, they instead of just rocketing to the top on an elevator, they climbed stairway after stairway, hauling all the gear. Artyom's legs and oh, I had a prompt. I could have changed my mask during that roll. Wow, look at that. What took them like hours before only took us a couple minutes.
Fantastic.
I guess maybe that amoeba part, because that's way in the past now, right? Yeah, I guess that amoeba part was just made a lot easier, maybe. One labored step after another, we're rising up the tower. We come from underground and we're storming the heavens. Lead clouds all around like impenetrable walls. The steps are badly decayed and crumble beneath our feet. The winds seem to be strong enough to peel our skins off our bones. We aren't welcome in the heavens. Our place is down there. Alright, so the note gets it. Oh. How about you piss off? I'm looking. I'm climbing. Oh, I've nowhere to run. It's all cramped and there's shit everywhere. This is open. Give me some of that stuff. There's no way you can get me right here, so I'm gonna chill. Let that pulsing go down. I don't think I even need my flashlight up here, let's be real. It's the middle of the day. Where was I going from here? Oh, it's just a safe little spot for me to hang out. That's locked. Ooh. Okay. I'm running.
There is a staircase nearby. Come upstairs.
Is there? Oh, it's right here. Sketchy. I hardly call that a staircase. Oh wow, that looked like a highlighter of some sort. Oh, I'm getting fucking eternally trolled by that dickhead outside. Through here? Okay. Phew.
Come in, Roman. We just landed some demons out. Still going up.
Ah!
Come in, Miller.
Shut that job!
Miller, come in.
I'm shooting. Are you teaching me Russian swear words? Soka, huh? I'm gonna have to remember that.
Come on, Roman. I've been wounded. You keep in touch with Artyom. Over.
Roger that, Colonel. Over.
The laser won't do us any good here, Artyom. The clouds are way too thick. You've got to climb as high as you can and set the guidance system up. Move, boy, move! Everything depends on you now.
Okay. Oh wow, I can't even clip into this thing. That's incredible. Alright, so we're going to the very top. Clouds are too thick. Oh. I'm assuming you want me to go this way? No, this is just for fun. Or is it? Maybe it is. Ah, this looks like a way. It's getting real dirty up here. Wind that could rip the skins off our bones, to quote. Is this just a fun zone? Okay. Oh, it's just back here. That's what I thought I was doing. Oh, okay, yep, that's what you wanted. Oh no, we gotta get to the top of this thing, because I was neglecting to change my filter. I don't have a lot of time here. Yeah, I didn't need that one anyway. I'll just kind of do a little reach around. You know I love my reach arounds. Yeah, why don't we just get off that? Yep, okay, good. Let's just get on up over this way. Go ahead and change that filter now. Here am I still looking around for notes at a time like this. Need a light. Ah, filters. How coincidental that they were right there. As if someone has been here before, right?
He's here. He's here. He brings death. He's coming to destroy us.
Probably down this way now, perhaps? No, I didn't think so. The arrow's not pointing that way. But maybe I was on to something. Oh! What did that do to me? Where am I now? How bad did things just go because I fell? Okay, not so bad. Just a minor setback. No big deal. Let's try not to do that again. Arrow's pointing this way, I guess. Oh! I don't have a lot of bullets left, alright? And I really don't... I don't have any confidence in taking that thing down with a knife. I'm all alone now. I have to do the most critical part myself. Nobody shoved the responsibility onto. Nobody to ask for help. I'm assuming that was supposed to be asked. The fate of the human race is in my hands, as well as the fate of the Dark Ones. And with each step taken, my assuredness and injustice of my actions dwindles. With each step, I'm asking myself more and more questions. The kind of those which could be answered by Khan only. But Khan isn't here either. I'm alone on the top of the world, and I can see things I couldn't see from anywhere else, hear things I couldn't ever imagine. I feel the presence of the Dark Ones. I hear them. Strange images crowd my mind. Echoes of alien thoughts echo in my head. I know the Dark Ones can enter the minds of men, driving their victims insane. Could this be what's happening to me? I must make it. I must stay sane. I must target the missiles. I hope I can. Harl, what do you mean where's your reach around? You watch my streams all the time. I reach around for days. This way now? Yep, this looks like a way. That doesn't look very sturdy. None of this looks very sturdy, admittedly. Okay. That's that again. It was just a reach around. Oh, no, no, don't do this. Don't do that. Okay. Woo. Oh, barely made that. Guess I wasn't expected to. Because this would be a pretty long sequence for an accidental death. Clear that ice away. So like as you've seen, like it does have a couple tap square quickly prompts. And like I'm not against QuickTime events. In fact, I like QuickTime events. I just feel like they're not needed here. Like all those times when I was climbing, you know, stuff was falling, there could have been a press button to react, but every now and then it's just like press square rapidly. And that's it. Like why? Why like don't even put it in? If it's not going to be decent or feel like it's doing anything, maybe you shouldn't destroy me. Can I press square rapidly to not get destroyed by Dark Ones? How about that? Oh yeah, Harl, I saw that PSN flash sale. Got some pretty decent stuff. I got Knack. Because Knack actually doesn't look all that bad. It doesn't look all that bad. So I bought Knack. Alright, there's the missile guidance thing. So there's a choice to be made here, and there is no manual saving. So if I can, I will attempt to get both endings for this video. I'm not super sure, because I remember when I played it before, I didn't notice where the choice was given. So let's see if maybe an older, more mature Derek will see it. TK. Keep doing that. I'm not Derek. Who the fuck's Derek?
Artyom, this signal is just perfect. Hold on for just one more minute and we'll get them.
You will be stopped. He cannot be allowed. We'll destroy him.
Yeah, they are making an Act 2, Arl. When it was announced, everyone made a huge joke about it. Like, no one asked for this. And you know what? Admittedly, I didn't know a goddamn thing about Knack. And then when I saw it was on sale, I'm like, let's look at it. Right? Let's just look at it. It's Sony first party. They generally do well with their own console. Oh, this is a weird FM or POV we got going on. I was like, let's take a look at it. And the trailer looked alright. Oh, this is one of those build a path. I really fucking like these. When it builds your path as you go, that's cool shit. I feel like regardless of the one I chose, this all led to the same place. Let's test that. Because I know Last Light did an interesting thing like that. Oh, it's just nothing. Okay. Maybe there's a right one. Let's go to all 4 of them anyway. Oh, that's also the same. Maybe this is where the choice is made.
He cannot be allowed. You will be stopped.
Alright, we're still doing the POV thing. Which is weird. Oh, yeah, I can just look straight down. I cast a shadow, but I don't have a body. I think that may be an important thing to note. Because clearly we're not in the reality we once knew.
Stop him.
Oh, I can sprint to go even faster.
He's coming to
Oh, I'm being pursued. You can barely see it. Oh, this is a cool view right here, isn't it? Yeah, there's a dark one pursuing me. I gotta go. And that's what happens if you get caught. Alright, canon ending. Artyom dies. Just kidding. And then that one appears, so I should turn around and take this path, right? Right? Okay, nothing appeared in front of me. I got the flash. That usually means one of them's about to appear. See, this is cool. I like this. The impossible space thing. It's like now I'm just in a place. Now I'm just in a loop. How did I get here? Where did I come from? Where did I go? Oh. Cool. Let's go. And now that little loop wasn't there at all. All I did was turn around. That what a cool effect. I fucking love shit like that.
Stop him. Destroy him. He cannot be allowed.
Man, this is fucking spooky though. Nope, different fall. Didn't die that time. Was that the first time we've really heard Artyom? Was that yell just now? Oh, I mean, aside from just pain grunts. Is this a build a path or am I jumping? Oh, I forgot I got long leaps because the POV makes things seem further away than they are. Oh yeah, assemble as we go. That's cool stuff. Cool stuff. I think I'm still being pursued. Yeah, I am. Fucking love it when paths build as you go. What a cool effect. Maybe this way? Oh, that's a dead end. Let's get going before that dark one catches up, huh? Maybe this way?
He's coming to destroy us. He cannot be allowed.
Okay. Nope, not giving me a lot to work with here. There I go. Oh, wow. Barely made that. I didn't deserve that. Yeah, probably not towards that guy. You guys are trying so hard, Kate. Like, although this is cool, I feel like this is starting to go on for too long now.
He cannot be allowed.
At least put a couple more voice clips in there, a couple more phrases, right? If it's going to be that long, you got to vary it up.
If it's hostile, you kill it.
Oh yeah, Hunter. I almost forgot what you fucking looked like. It's been so long. That was the thing you said. Oh, we got the slow-mo. This is the final boss. It's hostile, so I killed it. Spartan 2033, I did it. So I believe that's just how you get the canon ending.
Missiles are in flight.
That's the Dark One's little siesta going on there above Botanical Gardens.
A wise man once said, "He who leads a war for the love of his fellow men will defeat his enemies." I led my war protecting my family and friends, protecting my home, the metro. We had won. But to this day, I wonder, when we burned the Dark Ones from the face of the earth, was something lost as well?
Well, you sit there and you think about that. You think and you reflect. And that's the end of Metro 2033, the game. They climb that tower all the way up to the top. Everyone, I think like Allman and Miller both make it to the top with you. All our team does is just pretty much hang out and is around. And everything goes off without a hitch. But our team has a strange feeling about what's happening. The missiles fly, and just like we saw, it takes out the Dark Ones. But something in particular happens. Just our team's watching, you know, everyone's doing the thing, and they all like they're crawling around, right? We couldn't really quite see it there, but you know the Dark Ones, they crawl around like it's an anthill. Like hive, if you will, and they're all crawling around. And for a moment, just before they strike, our team looks, and they stop moving. One of them is just looking him right in the eyes. He can tell from all that distance away that one is absolutely just looking him right in the eyes. And now I'm gonna read for you the last couple pages. What we saw there was just our team. In this, our team just ponders what may have happened, that we may have lost. Okay. Artyom took the binoculars and again went out to the balcony. Something had dragged him to this disgusting anthill. Some oppressive feeling, an intangible and inexpressible anguish, like something heavy pressing on his chest, not allowing him to breathe deeply. The black tunnel once more rose up before his eyes, and suddenly it was clear, distinct, as Artyom had not seen it even in the nightmares that had pursued him relentlessly. The dark tunnel he's referring to is a tunnel that he revisits in dreams throughout the story. But now it was possible not to be afraid. These vampires didn't have long to lord it in his dreams. That's all. It's taken off. The colonel says wait for the greeting. Now we're going to fry these black bitches of yours, Ullman yelled. And at that moment, the city beneath their feet vanished. The sky disappeared into a dark abyss. The happy cries behind his back abated. And there remained only one empty black tunnel along which Artyom had strolled so many times. For what? The time thickened and congealed. He pulled a plastic lighter from his pocket and struck the flint. A small happy flame jumped out and began to dance on the wick, illuminating the space around it. Artyom knew that he would see and understood that now he must not fear it, and therefore he simply lifted his head and looked at the huge black eyes without white pupils, and he heard it. The reference he's making there is, in his dream, he keeps traveling down this dark tunnel, and he knows something's there, but he's afraid to look at it, but now this is him finally confronting it. You are the chosen one. The world had been turned upside down. In those unfathomable eyes, he suddenly saw, in a fraction of a second, the answer to everything that had, for him, been left incomprehensible and inexplicable. The answer to all his doubts, hesitations, and searches. And the answer turned out not to be what Artyom had been expecting. Having disappeared into the gaze of the Dark One, he suddenly saw the universe with its eyes. New life was being reborn, and hundreds and thousands of individual minds were being joined together into a single whole. The resilient black skin allowed the Dark Ones to endure both the scorching sun and the January frosts. The soft telepathic tentacles enabled it to caress any creation and to painfully sting an enemy, and it was totally immune to pain. The Dark Ones were the true inheritors of the ruined universe, a phoenix that had risen from the ashes of mankind. And they possessed a mind, inquisitive, living, and completely unlike the human mind. But somehow it connected with him, with Artyom. He saw people with the eyes of the Dark Ones, embittered, living beneath the earth, talking back with fire and lead, destroying the bearers of the flag of truce who had been sent to them with a song of peace. And they had wrested the white flag from them and stabbed them in the throat with the shaft. Artyom understood the growing despair at the inability to establish contact and to reach a mutual understanding, because in the depths, in the lower passages, sat unreasonable, infuriated creatures, who had destroyed their own world, who continued to bicker among themselves, and who would die out soon if no one could re-educate them. The Dark Ones were extending a helping hand to people, and again the people seized it with hatred. He saw the desire to rid themselves of these embittered but very clever creations. But he also saw the desperate searches to find one of the unfortunates, one who could become a bridge between the two worlds, who could explain to the people that there was nothing to fear, and who could help the Dark Ones communicate with them. He understood that there was nothing dividing people and the Dark Ones. He understood they were not competing for survival, but were two organisms intended by nature to work together. And together, with man's technical knowledge and with the ability of the Dark Ones to overcome perils, they could take mankind to a new level, and the world, having ground to a halt, could continue to rotate about its axis. Because the Dark Ones were also part of mankind, a new branch of it, born here in the ruins of a megalopolis swept far away by war, the Dark Ones were the consequence of the final war. They were the children of this world, better adapted for the new terms of the game, and they sensed man not only with their customary organs, but also with tentacles of consciousness. Artyom recalled the mysterious noise in the pipes. He recalled the savages who could cast a spell with only a glance, and the revolting mass in the heart of the Kremlin that could assault one's reason. Man had not been able to cope with their influence on the mind. But it was as if the Dark Ones were created for it, only they needed a partner, an ally, a friend. Someone who could help establish communications with their deaf and blind elder brothers, with people. And so began the long patient search for an intermediary, a search crowned with luck and delight, because such an interpreter, the chosen one, had been found. But before contact had been established with him, he disappeared. The tentacles of the commoner looked for him everywhere, sometimes grabbing him in order to begin discourse, but he, afraid, tore away and ran. But he had to be supported and rescued, stopped, warned of the danger, urged on, and again taken home where communication with him would be especially strong and clear. Finally, contact could become established, and then the chosen one could another timid step towards understanding his mission, his fate. He had been intended for this because he had opened the door to the Metro, to the people, and to the Dark Ones. Artyom briefly thought about asking what had happened to Hunter, but this thought began to whirl in the vortex of new improbable sensations, and it vanished into the seething whirlpool whirlpool of experiences and disappeared without a trace. Now nothing distracted him from his primary goal, and he once again opened his mind to their mind. He now stood on the threshold of something incredibly important. He'd experienced this feeling at the very beginning of his odyssey, when he was sitting next to the bonfires at Alexkivskia. And it was this clear understanding that kilometers of tunnels and weeks of wandering had led him to a secret door, and knowing that opening it would give him access to all the secrets of the universe and allow him to tower over the wretched people gouging out their world in the unyielding frozen earth. His long trip was forcing Artyom to throw the door open and bathe in the light of absolute knowledge that would gush out, and let the light blind him. Eyes were a clumsy and purposeless instrument, suitable only for those who have not seen anything in their life except the sooty arches of the tunnels and the filthy granite of the stations. Artyom now had to extend his hand toward the one offered to him. Though it was frightening, it was undoubtedly friendly. And then the door would be opened and everything would be different. Unseen new horizons spread before him, beautiful and majestic. Joy and determination filled his heart, and there was only a drop of remorse that he had not understood all this earlier, that he had driven away his friends and brothers. He grabbed the door's handle and pulled it down. The hearts of thousands of dark ones far below were ignited with joy and hope. The darkness before his eyes dissipated, and, putting the binoculars to his eyes, he saw that hundreds of black figures on the distant ground had stopped still. It seemed to him that all of them now were looking at him, not believing that so long awaited a miracle had occurred and the senseless, fratricidal hostility had come to an end. At this second, the first missile drew a fiery, smoky trail in the sky with lightning speed and struck the very center of the city, and immediately 3 more of the very same meteors streaked across the reddening sky. Artyom jerked back, hoping that the salvo could still be stopped, but he suddenly understood that everything was already over. An orange flame swept over the anthill. A pitch-black cloud shot upwards. New explosions circled him from all sides, and the city crashed down, emitting a tired, dying moan. It was clouded by the thick smoke of the burning forest. From the sky, more missiles fell, and each death reverberated with a melancholy pain in Artyom's soul. He tried desperately to discover in his consciousness at least a trace of that presence which had just filled and warmed him, and which had promised salvation for him and all mankind, which had given meaning to his existence. But nothing was left of it. His consciousness was like a deserted metro tunnel. Artyom keenly felt that the light by which he would be able to illuminate his life and find his way would never appear again. "We really gave it to 'em, hey? They'll know not to bother us." Altman was rubbing his hands. Artyom. Artyom? The whole botanical gardens and exhibition station were turning into one fiery mass. Huge puffs of fatty black smoke lazily lifted into the autumn sky, and the crimson glow of the monstrous fire blended with the delicate rays of the rising sun. It had become unbearably stuffy and close. Artyom grabbed his mask, tore it off, and greedily took a full breath of the bitter, cold air. Then he wiped his falling tears and, not paying any attention to the cries, began to descend the staircase. He was returning to the metro. He was going home. And that's Metro 2033, ladies and gentlemen.